Hi, my name is Dr. Nina, and on my channel we talk about health-related conditions as well as hair loss. So today we are actually trying something new. I am going to walk you through the process of one of my clients' hair loss journeys. Okay, so today we have an African-American client who is between the age of 35 and 45. She was experiencing hair loss and she wasn't quite sure what type of hair loss she was actually displaying, so she came to see us. We did a scalp analysis to take a look at her scalp and also her hair to see what type of loss this was, and this is a classic case of CCCA. Now, if you're not familiar with what CCCA is, it is an inflammatory alopecia that predominantly affects Black women. It's a very extreme case of inflammation, and if untreated, it can lead to scarring. Okay, and taking a look at the before picture, I want you guys to see where you can actually see where she have a relaxer in her head. Now, the chemicals that's in the relaxers have been known to contribute to this particular type of hair loss. So one of the things that I suggested is that during the course of the treatment that she would have to go natural. So that was one of the things that her and I agreed to that was going to be very important if she was going to start her journey of growing her hair back. So the protocol that I actually put in place to assist her is she would come in for a period of 9 months. And throughout the course of the 9 months, we would do various forms of treatments using growth factors, amino acids, as well as vitamins externally on the scalp via the form of microneedling. So on the first day of her treatment, she came in, we took her before pictures, and then we actually administered the growth factors on her scalp. Now, the type of needle that we use during the microneedling process is called a nano needle. So there's actually no needles involved. So it feels like a scalp massage. So not only are we helping we're helping the growth factors go on her scalp, but at that same time, we're also removing any dead skin cells that may be on top of the scalp. Then from there, she went up under our laser, and the laser alternates between red and blue. Red laser is so important because it's putting energy right in the heart of the cell. So we want a lot of energy production, and that's how we're going to rejuvenate the follicle, but also slow down the hair loss. Then blue light, if you're not familiar with blue laser light is really good for calming down any type of scalp related inflammation like CCCA, dermatitis, as well as psoriasis. And then from there, we wanted to create and bring a lot of circulation and blood flow to her scalp. So we actually set her up under these infrared LED lights, and that's where we were able to help calm down the inflammation, but also it helped the growth factors that we put on the scalp further penetrate. And then we wanted a lot of circulation and blood flow going to the scalp, especially since we have the growth factors on the scalp. So we sit her up under these infrared LED lights that we use inside of the clinic, and it's really good for penetrating the growth factors so it can go deep down into the skin. Okay, so on this next picture, this happens all the time. So she started to see some results, and she went and she colored her hair. And then as you can see, the first picture, she had a lot of hair loss towards the back part of her scalp. Then it moved up to the top part, and that was due to the chemical that she put in the hair. So not only does the chemicals from the relaxer can have an effect on the follicle, but also the chemicals inside of hair color as well. When you have these inflammatory alopecias, you have to know that whenever you put a product on the scalp and your scalp starts to heat up, it is getting into the bloodstream, and there has been some studies, especially new studies, that show that it can get into your lymphatic system. So this picture is a classic case as to where the hair loss can be in an isolated area, and then certain chemicals, it can start to progress. Okay, and this picture right here, so this is actually about 4 months into her treatment. And as you can see, she is completely gray. She's completely gray, but the area, especially in the vertex part of the hair, you can see where it had started to fill in. So she's happy that her hair is growing, and she's wearing a wig that she can take on and off. So she's okay with her hair being gray at this point. Okay, so on this slide, you can see that her hair is back to being black. She put a rinse on her hair, which I'm okay with my clients putting a rinse on, because the rinse does not penetrate through the cuticle. But I also want to mention that In addition to her coming in every 3 weeks for treatment, I also built a at-home treatment kit for her. So it consisted of her shampoos, her conditioner, her water-based hair growth sprays, and then all of her vitamins. The vitamins that I utilize is anti-inflammatory, free radical, and also DHT blockers. And the reason for this is that her age, she has CCCA. What I've seen in the past, as we get older with CCCA, our androgen hormones can have a huge factor. And that's the reason for the DHT blocking pills. And instead of giving antibiotics, these supplements that I gave her was designed to help with the inflammation. All right, so this is the final result. So this is after 8 months of treatment. Yeah, as you can see, her hair is back in a healthy state. She is happy, her hairstylist is happy, and I'm just so happy that she actually stuck with the protocol. You know, I really want to stress that you getting treatments on your scalp can be very beneficial, but I truly want my clients to focus in on what's happening on the inside. When you have these inflammatory conditions, you also want to make sure that you're eating the right foods. So she was on an anti-inflammatory diet. She did eliminate all gluten from her diet, as well as dairy, and of course she monitored her sugar intake and also ensured that she was getting the daily water amount, which was half her body weight in ounces of distilled or spring water. But I'm very happy with her results, and this was all natural. We didn't use any prescriptions, and we did not use minoxidil or Rogaine. So if her hair loss looked like yours, or if you have CCCA or know someone that have CCCA, please share this video, like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.